Hey YouTube, Christopher J. Rich here, and I am back again. And I'm going to show you how I dyed this wig using the hot water technique. A couple of weeks ago, I asked my followers on Instagram, what color should I dye this wig? And the two colors with the majority vote was lavender and purple. With those two colors being in the lead, I automatically thought of Nicki Minaj during Fashion Week. So with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, so the first step that I did was tone the wig. With this, you're going to need a container, and you want toning shampoo, aka purple shampoo. Then you're going to take the toning shampoo and you want to pour that into the water. Next, you want to mix it up real good. Make sure there's no shampoo in there that's visible, and the water will turn purple. And no, the water does not have to be hot. As you can see, I was mixing it with my coloring brush, but it was too flimsy, so I used my little whisk that I use for when I color hair and I have to mix the color. So once that is all done and mixed, you want to take your wig and you just want to dip her in there. As you can see, you see how yellow it is, right? Once you dip that in there, all that yellow is going to go away, and you want it to be like a silvery ash color. Now let's get into some color. I'm using Arctic Fox Girls Night for my first color, and that is like the lavender color. So now I'm pouring it into the hot water that I had prepped off camera, and you want to pour as much as you want. And once you think that it's enough, there I go, keep pouring. Once you think that it is enough, you want to take whatever you have to stir it, and then you're going to stir that into the water. Again, when you're stirring this, you want to make sure that all of the hair dye dissolves into the water. The water will turn that color, but you do not want to see any clumps in there, or if you do see any clumps, you just want to see as little as possible before dipping the hair into the water. Now you're going to take your toned wig and you want to dip it into the water. Make sure that all that color is saturating that wig. I put mine in a ponytail holder. I don't know why. I just thought, oh, I'm gonna do this so I can separate the color, but no, it kind of didn't work. But you'll see that later on in the video. As you can see, I'm adding more color because this color, honestly, it did not pick up the way that I wanted it to, but I will show you how I did fix that and got it to the color that I wanted to get it to. And you just want to keep dipping it in there. As you can see, I'm running my hands through the hair, and the reason why I'm doing that is because there are little chunks of dye still in the water, and what I was doing was grabbing that dye and submerging it into the hair. And as you can see, I took my bottle again and I put more hair dye into it, and this time I just put it on the hair and submerged it through the hair and ran my fingers through it so that way the color can go through the hair, because again, it was not picking up how I wanted it to. So yeah, and you want to just do that until you get the color that you desire. I ended up using the entire bottle of Girls Night and was just struggling to get everything out of that bottle. Now that I got it to a lavender color that I was comfortable with, I went ahead and I got my next hair color, which was Purple Rain, again by Arctic Fox, and I added that to my water. Now this time, this hot water is a little bit more hot. As you can see, if you look closely, the steam is like rising out of the container, and I went ahead and mixed that into that water, and you see how it's turning nice and purple, and you just want to mix it. And now you want to take your wig and you just want to dip it into that water and dip it. As you can see, it is starting to pick up that dark purple color and it's giving that ombre effect. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but here you can see that some spots where the lavender is, it didn't pick up that color. You can see here the water is starting to get a little bit lighter. So once you see that the water is getting lighter, that means that that color has gone into that hair, it's deposited into the hair. And as you can see right here, I did kind of get it on the lace a little bit, but I was able to remove it. And now I'm going to add a tiny bit more color, and you want to mix it really, really well. Make sure that there's no more, make sure that all the color is dissolved into the water as much as possible before dipping the wig in there. And right here is when I take the wig and I just dip the entire wig into the water just to get that color that I wanted. And I wanted the top to be a little bit darker because it was too light for me. So I wanted it a little bit darker, and I just went in and dipped the entire wig into the water, and it gave me the color that I desired. Alright, so now I am taking my color sealer by Ion, and I am going to distribute that throughout the entire wig. What this does is seal the color that we just put into this wig, and it makes the color last a little bit longer, so it doesn't give you like that fade if you wash it or anything. So as you can see here, I'm just brushing it through, making sure I distribute it throughout the entire wig. And it says to leave it on there for 2 to 3 minutes, but I always leave it on there for 5 or 10 minutes. Now I'm taking my Ion conditioner, and I'm going to again distribute that throughout the entire wig, and you just want to rub it in, rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. And yes, I did rinse out the color sealer before applying the conditioner. And after I applied the conditioner, I left the conditioner on for about 10 to 15 minutes just so it can saturate the hair and get it back to its moisturizing state. After the 10 to 15 minutes, you want to rinse that out, and voila, the wig is done. This is what the wig looks like after I rinsed everything out. I feel like I accomplished the look that I was going for, and I'm very, very happy with it. I did go ahead and style this wig off camera, and I just flat ironed it and did a side part. If you would like to see me apply this wig, do like a whole 360 transformation, hair, makeup, all that, comment down below and just let me know, and I will get that out to you. Thank you for watching. Peace.